Hi, I'm Mona, and if you're here, you found Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot. This is a past life reading for May 1st, 2020. It doesn't really matter what date it is. This is a timeless reading, and so whenever you see it is basically when it's meant for you, if it's meant for you, right? Because I would like to say, do not live your life by the tarot. It is you who creates your own destiny. These readings, they may or may not resonate. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share on these videos. Somebody out there might find them entertaining. Also, to my subscribers, welcome back. And to any new subscribers, welcome to the channel. I'm so glad you're here. So we do like to radiate with that true love energy around here. Happy, friendly, and loving, because we have nothing to fear, because we're calm and cheerful types. Or we try to be, right? So yeah, you guys, it's like gonna be midnight soon, and I can't sleep. Um, I keep getting these rude messages. I'm closing my eyes, trying to relax, and I'm getting these friggin' messages that I'm just like, please, can you stop for a minute? But I guess they can't. All right, now these are several messages, not just for past lives, but for other things that, I don't even know how to bring these about in my own how I feel like somebody's sending me messages to give to specific people, and I can't handle all the chatter, right? So I've decided, because to be quite honest, I've had these past life cards out for the past 3 days. I don't know why I took them out. I shuffled them, was looking through them, but I didn't use them. So they've been sitting in their box basically like this like this for like 3 days next to me while I was doing all the readings. And I'm just like, you know what? I think I have to do that right now. I don't know. Or I'm never going to get to sleep. Okay? So, yeah. I'm going to do a past life reading. All right? These cards right here, these cards they're called the Destiny Tarot. Okay? These cards are not in English. They're, I think, Japanese or Chinese. They're from from Asia. There's no English words on there, but I do have some markings on there to show me what the major arcanas are, because yeah, it's hard to tell, and I had to go and do research on that. So, but anyways, that's what those are. All right. These, I'm gonna pull out 3 cards from this. Okay. There's actually not going to be an energy, so I'm just going to set that back a little bit, because I don't want you guys to be focused on that, but, I guess, here, let's put the shell there. Little shell, right? So, yeah, I don't want you guys to be focused on any kind of energy, all right? Because what we're doing here is we are consulting Spirit, right? We're asking Spirit some questions, right? Yeah. So, also, I do have these Isis Oracle cards here. I'm going to pull a card at the end of the reading. All right, I had some feeling about past life energies from that, so that's why I grabbed it, okay? So, yeah, these are past life Oracle cards. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do some shuffles. If something flies out, then that's cool. These cards have already been pre-shuffled, like a lot. Oh, there's the first card, all right? So that's the first card, all right? And we're basically looking for 3 cards, okay? And I did shuffle with intention on these cards, so my question was, in terms of the person that we are thinking about, what past life situations do we have in common? Wow. We'll get there, you guys. Interesting, okay? So this is giving us signs of our past life partner, or the person that we're thinking about right now. We're thinking about somebody, and we're thinking about what type of situations have we both been in, or do we both have in common when it comes to this reading, okay? So let's go ahead and transfer these over here, put those over there, right? Actually, I have the book here. We're going to go over the book. So let me set those right there. Those are the clarification cards for each card that I'm going to, tell you what it's about. Holy shit, you guys. So in a past life, this person was your spouse. All right? You guys, I'm telling you, this is like something else. I just can't even, I can't get, I don't know. So apparently somebody was your spouse. Let's look up and see what this says in terms of that. All right, and you guys saw that friggin' card just like jumped out. All right. You drew this card because your question relates to a marriage relationship in this life or a previous one. Perhaps your current spouse is someone with whom you shared a romance or relationship before. If you're single at present, your future spouse is likely from your past lifetimes. In some cases, lovers reunite across centuries and share an undying bond of true love. This is what is usually referred to as a soulmate. So drawing this card can signify that the person you are inquiring about is in fact that individual. So whoever was drawn to this reading, yes, dude or dudette, the person you're thinking about is definitely your soulmate from a past life. All right, and in this life, they are going to continue to be your soulmate, and you guys are going through some lessons. If you're not with anybody right now, you may be with them eventually. You may have passed, they may have crossed your path or something like that, right? So, yeah. Let's go ahead. I'm not going to move on yet. Okay, let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and clarify this spouse card, all right? I want to know a little bit more about this person, right? These cards have also been pre-shuffled. Just do a quick review and see if it looks like there's a few cards that are not in the proper position. All right, hold on, you guys. Let me pause this for a second, just for a second, because it'll take too long. Okay, you guys, so yeah. I went ahead and fixed all the cards. I reshuffled them a couple extra times just because I felt like, oh, I didn't feel right because I saw the cards. So I shuffled them some more. And I put in the intention that, and I'm going to start asking now because the intention has already been set. So I'm wondering, the question is, in regards to this spouse, what is the story behind our relationship in regards to this spouse, the person I'm thinking about, and myself? What type of situations, have occurred as being a spouse? All right. So we're looking for that question. Let me get an answer to what situation do me and this spouse have in common. We want to clarify this. We want to know a little bit about the backstory of this, right? Spirit, let me see a few cards that's going to tell us the backstory in regards to this spouse card, right? First card that came out, you guys, and I'm not holding them in the reverse. We have this is the King of Swords in reverse. So in this situation, right? In this situation, I'm feeling like either you or the other person had King of Swords energy, right? But somebody here was not quite in that energy, right? Now, in the past life, it could be that you were the male or the other person was the male, whatever, right? But I'm seeing here that somebody should have been standing in their truth, all right? This is what I'm getting. They were unable to be honest or truthful with their spouse. And, that was a situation how it started, okay? Let me get a few more cards in regards to the spouse cards. Tell us a little bit more about the story that is starting to come out of this. Tell me a little bit more about this story. What else do you have to say, Spirit, about this situation? All right. Let me put these down for a moment. And it appears, I think they came out in this order. All right. So here is the story. in regards to the spouse card, right? This person that you were a spouse with in the past. This was your spouse, okay? All right, so we have the 4 card upside down. This is the Emperor. All right, so it appears here, okay, and I chose these cards because there's really no pictures. It's all ladies, so I have to really use my brain or my intuition on this, okay? So it might take me a moment or so, you know, cut me a break here, all right? I'm taking it that this King of Swords, you know, he might have been an air sign, okay, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but there's a King of Swords here that was not really standing in his emperor power, right? He didn't have any good authority, right? He may have been a father, but he didn't have any establishment or structure in his life, all right, for some reason, all right? This spouse, yeah, like I said, could have been an air sign or displaying the kind of air sign energies, right? King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is a very smart person. This King of Swords, you know, very intellectual, thinks a lot about all kinds of stuff, you know, makes sure that they give everything thought before they actually, you know, proceed with whatever they're going to do, right? Now, this person did not come into their power in the last life. All right. So whatever's going on, they're carrying it into this life, right? And they're carrying it as, you know, they will become the emperor, but they are not the emperor now. Definitely not. We have the Sun card in reverse. Whoever this person was dealing with in the past life, you know, their spouse, this was their sunshine. But something didn't go right here, right? That sun, it turned dark, right? The sun is a positive, fun, warm card. It's this is the type of feeling that person gives you. And there's usually success and vitality involved with this person, but it just was not working in the past life. Yeah, it wasn't happening. All right. We also have this King of Pentacles. So also, this person could have also had, you know, some dough. Could have had some dough, right? But still, we're not standing in their King of Swords, Emperor energy. And this is not taking responsibility, not wanting to deal with anything. This is basically just like not making a choice, you know, and not making a choice is actually making a choice. You can either make a choice one way or the other way, or you cannot make a choice. And that is also making a choice, making the choice to not make the choice, right? So yeah. It appears that that's what's happening. That's what happened in the past, right? Now, we also have here, this is the Page of Swords, right? And it appears in the past. And you know what's crazy, you guys? Okay, no. So in the past, I mistook something. I'm sorry, my bad. So in the past, this person, you know, this person just let shit go. They didn't even look into what was going on. It's almost like back then, it was allowed, like it was okay, or it was not really frowned too much upon if the man strayed from the relationship, all right? So there wasn't anything like spying going on or anything like that, right? Because this person was financially secure and stable, basically he was or she was, you know, helping with the support of the family and just dealing with that shit, right? And so nobody did any spying because they knew that we're not going to get divorced anyways. They were going to stay together forever regardless, because that's how people thought back then, possibly, right? Well, I think they did anyways. So next we have this Queen of Cups. So definitely this person could have been dealing with a Queen of Cups, or you or this person is this Queen of Cups, right? Because yeah, we have two people here. We have a King of Swords, we have a Queen of Cups. So either they could be holding both of these energies, or each one of you could have one of these energies, right? Since we're talking about the other person, I'm thinking that the other person that we're talking about, whoever you're here to watch the video for, had air and water in their chart. That's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Now, these are male and female energies here, right? So that could also be that one of you is an air sign, was an air sign, and one of you was a water sign. Now that can be anywhere in your chart too. So okay. Now we have the Two of Wands. All right. So yeah, no one in this time, they didn't really look too far into the future. If they got married, they knew their responsibilities and what they had to do. And they each did what they had to do just to survive and move on with life, having the children, having the family, not getting a divorce, not really telling anybody about any type of family issues, right? People kept shit to themselves, unlike now where people love to live in drama, right? And yeah, that's how they lived their life, because that's how life was back then. All right. No matter what troubles you went through, no matter what hassles you went through, you still just did what you needed to do to move forward. So there was no spying, there was no whatever, right? And even though this Queen of Cups is in reverse, maybe was living slightly unhappily, right? And so was this King of Swords. Not living too happy because possibly they didn't agree with each other, right? They didn't agree with each other, and their ways of how they did stuff, and they might have actually even though this person at start this was his sunshine, something went sour here, and the relationship, it just kind of sucked. All right. But but that's because in those times things went a certain way. Right? So now if we're talking about this is what happened then, what is this spouse or person that we're thinking about? What do they have to do with our life right now? What's going on right now with this person, right? Is this upside down? Yes, it is. Okay, so we'll take that right side up. All right, so now we're trying to find out what is going on right now with this individual, and what do they have to do with our life right now? This soulmate, supposedly, this supposed soulmate, right? What does this person have to do with right now? All right, so here are the cards that came out. Okay. All right. So this is what's coming out for, right now. All right, we just discussed how it was back when. Now we're going to discuss about what's right now. All right, we have the Queen of Wands here. So you or this other person is a fire sign in this life, okay? And I'm talking about, I think I'm talking about sun signs here. Okay, this is sun signs, all right? Next we have, sorry, this was next. This was next. We have next the Hermit, right? In this life, okay, it seems that this Queen of Wands is doing a lot of inner soul soul searching, right? This person is doing a lot of going within to find, because this person actually realizes things, right? She has realized stuff in this life, and she might have even been, her memory may have even been jogged somehow, some way, to recall things from the past life, right? Okay. We have the Ace of Swords. It appears she's dealing with somebody who does not want to start something new or come with the truth, right? There's somebody withholding information at this present time from this person when it comes to her, right? That Queen of Wands. Next we have this Five of Swords. No longer wanting any lies or deception, so she's dealing with this right now with this person. So whatever resonates, right? Right here we have a Queen of Wands. So we're talking about the female part of this soulmate relationship, right? So if this is a female, the counterpart, the male counterpart, this is what she's not going to accept from him, right? She's in the hermit mode. She's giving things thought. She knows what she wants. She knows what she wants to do, right? She knows how she wants to live her life, and she wants to live happily, but she also wants to live with, a significant other, right? And with this Ace of Swords here, it doesn't look like this soulmate that she's dealing with is actually going to come in with the truth or a new beginning, or it doesn't seem like it, right? They're also, she's also not going to deal with lies from this person. All right, so maybe this person has lied to her in the past, and she's not dealing with that shit anymore. She's done with that. All right, so the male counterpart is the one who was doing all the lying and deceiving and whatever. On this side, it could have actually been, swapped, right? What I'm feeling here, gosh, these fucking messages, dude, you guys, it's fucking trippy. All right, so we have this Queen of Wands. Look at that. In the past life, the Queen of Wands in this life, she was the male counterpart. She was the one who was the King of Swords, all right? And this is how she knows what's been going on here, right? Let's see what's next. The Knight of Pentacles. Yup. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, I fucking trip out on these cards. These fucking cards are so fucking tripped out. So yes, I'm absolutely right. I mean, I'm just being confirmed here. This is what's being confirmed to me from the messages I'm receiving. In the past life, don't trip out on this, you guys. This is just, they're cards, okay? If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't, okay? I'm already freaked out right now, okay? So just bear with me here. In the past life, whoever the male was, you are the female in this life. In the past life, whoever the female was, you are the male in this life, right? You're not showing up as a king, though, yet. You're showing up as a knight, whoever the male part of this is, right? Female is showing up as a queen. Male showing up as knight, all right? Swap those roles as in the past life, right? Queen was a king in the last life, and let me see this, sorry. King. No, hold on. Okay. Just gotta double check here. All right. All right. So no, I'm gonna swap that message that I just received, because I'm not seeing that. Because if that is the case, this person had to, have been. Yeah. No. This is it, you guys. Yeah. Listen, in this past life, this person was holding the energy of the King of Swords in the reverse, right? Okay, King of Swords in the reverse. All right, we got that down. He's not doing very well, not thinking very well, all that stuff, right? Kind of sounds like the guy in this life, right? So what I'm saying here is, in the past life, whoever the queen is in this life, she was the King of Swords in reverse. Yeah. Not making the decisions, not doing what they need to. And this person had somebody who they regarded as their sunshine, right? 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah. And then so what's going on here? 5 source. Okay. What's going on here is this king in the past life, right, is actually in this life a knight. Not quite made it to king, right? But, it's the male counterpart. Now, in the past life, the male, it's showing 2 kings here, right? Yes. But remember, you guys, that kings, or no, here we go, queens, here it is. So this person held the energy of the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords, right? But, in this life, whoever the female was in the past life, you are now a knight in this life. And the reason why it seems like it's a lower, status or whatever, ranking, whatever, it's because in the past life, this woman, she was able to only make it to be like queen in the reverse, right? And that the reason why is because the women back then didn't really speak up against the men. Right? When the men had no problems, they deal with their shit, they do their shit, all they have to do, focus on making the money, bringing home whatever, right? So in the past life, this person, she didn't really have a voice, right? So in this life, he or her, it's so hard to say this. The knight in this life, who used to be the female in the past life, is starting to build their own pentacles, right? Trying to find independence, right? Also going to bring a message of stability to this queen who used to be the man in the past life, who is starting to try and, is starting to come through to the realization that I'm not going to deal with any deceptions, no hangman modes, no three parties, no lies, none of that. She doesn't want any of that shit, right? And so she, there is a message of stability coming into her. Now, I want to see if a couple more cards come out for this. All right, so yeah, that's what's going on. You guys were soulmates, but y'all got to swap the roles as male and female, right? Because that's what I'm seeing here. In the past, whoever was the male in the past is the female in the present. Whoever was the female in the past is the male in the present, all right? I know that sounds strange, you guys, but that's what we got here, all right? Look, we also have, yeah, this person, this female, is definitely in knight status, okay? Because here's another knight, and this is a knight of cups. So wanting to bring some sort of emotion, in to this queen, right? Yeah, but they're afraid that the queen is not going to want to work it out with them because of past deception. Yeah, because somebody was juggling. So in the past life, like I said, in the past, people didn't really trip out when the guy cheated. Oh, you guys are get back together. You'll be together for, okay, whatever. That's why you see, like, your grandparents or older people still together. Why? Because regardless if the guy cheated, the guy probably did, whatever, okay? And it was like hush hush back then, right? Nowadays, it's like, fuck you, I want a divorce, whatever. Or go to jail for cheating on your spouse or something like that, right? So yeah, that's what that is. All right, that's a fucking trip, you guys. Okay, this is a really a fucking trip. All right, so possibly in the past, we gotta swap the role. Whatever's happening now, just know whatever's happening now, you are reliving it in this lifetime with this soulmate. And you know who that is. You know who's in your head. And this person was your spouse in a past life. And they may even end up your spouse in this life. But right now, we're just playing, through the motions of what actually happened here. All right? So that's a story behind this person who you're thinking about. And this person was your spouse in a past lifetime. So let me just go ahead and quickly put these in order. And we are going to move on to the next card. And we're going to find out, wow, about this. Like, what the heck? This is wild, you guys. I could not sleep. I was like tripping in bed, like, why can't I fucking fall asleep, man? It's like things were just, I'm hearing beeps from the phone, and I don't know, man. It's just not a good night, and I feel like I will not be able to get to sleep. I feel like Archangel Michael and Metatron are riding my back right now. Archangel Ariel too. Okay, so they're all riding me right now, I feel like. So I know you guys probably think like I'm a weirdo for saying that, but I know there's a lot of you that won't. All right, so in a past life, this is so freaking funny, you guys. I swear. In the past life, somebody here was a writer. And in this life, you are also a writer. Wow, isn't that... And I'm just getting the friggin' goosebumps right now. Now, a scribe, back when, is somebody who wrote, right? Now, in the present, when we use the word scribe, the word scribe is used in a certain type of art community, right? I mean, it could be used in the writing literary community, but in the community I'm familiar with, a scribe is a tool that is used, a metal sharp tool that is used to inscribe something on something that might be plastic or metal or some hard surface, right? Not like brick or anything like that, because you waste the scribe, but like perhaps bus windows. sitting behind a bus seat, scribing in front of you maybe your tag name or whatever you write, right? Somebody comes up to you, they ask you, what do you write? Now, to me, that means something in the graffiti community, okay? Something that I'm familiar with. And this person and you have something in common when it comes to that, right? Oh my God, epiphanies, or not epiphanies, but messages, right? I'm already feeling a message coming in this situation. You know, let's go ahead and read what that says in the book before I say anything, okay? Just gonna set that right there. Let's find out what it says for scribe or writer. All right, scribe or writer. There we are. This card reveals that you had a career as a writer or scribe in a past lifetime, which may be why you currently desire to write. Writing as in, you know, writing a book, writing a novel, whatever, right? Writing something, poetry, whatever. But this I'm going to include in this form of writing as being a graffiti writer, okay? Somebody involved in writing their name all over the place, okay? All right. You have the natural thinking style of someone who can organize thoughts into the written word. The fact that you had the discipline to sit down and write in the previous lifetime shows that you can exercise the same trait in this life. Now, another addition that I'll add to this. If you are somebody who is a graffiti writer and you are a piecer and you piece up, it takes time to do that. It's not going to happen in 30 minutes. If you want to produce quality work and you're writing up your name or writing up a message, it's going to take time. So along with writing a book or writing something like that, you do take the time when you do your art also, okay? Just wanted to put that in there, okay? If you dream of being a published author or artist, a renowned graffiti artist or artist period, this card urges you to pursue that path. Do research on writing and publishing, which means practice your art or whatever you write. And more important, write every day. I can't stress enough how important it is for somebody who is a writer to write every day. And I'm not talking about just writers. I'm talking about graffiti writers too, you know. Slap taggers even, right? Yes, this is involved here also. Now, which can be a form of journaling, letters, and creative writing. Letters, boom, there it is. I didn't even have to add that in, right? Creative writing or nonfiction writing, such as blogging or articles or piecing up. I added that in. If you have a strong enough desire to be a publisher, author, graffiti writer, and you're willing to put forth the effort, you can attain your dream. I added the graffiti writer in there, okay? I mean, you know, a lot of you guys out there, I don't know, maybe a lot know and a lot don't know. Unless you're in this community, you don't understand what scribe and writer really means. It doesn't only mean I'm an author of a novel or I wrote, you know, 3 books of. No, it's none of that. This is about art, self-expression, you know. This is about risk-taking, right? Yes. You got to do all that when you're a writer too, right? I think so. You got to put a lot of thought into writing that book, just like you got to put a lot of thought in the letters you're going to use, the style you're going to use, and the colors you're going to use. What's going to stand out and what's going to make the world see what you have created, right? Yeah. So you and this person had some link in the past when it comes to writing, or it could also be somebody could have been like somebody who engraves things, right? An engraver or a metal worker, something like that. right? Because a scribe back then could also be like inscribing something on things, right? Maybe you make something, maybe you are a creator of a furniture in the past, and you write your name. You have a specific signature that goes on that piece of furniture that is only recognized by many around you because it's a very popular piece of furniture. Who knows? Something like that, right? So what does this, let's figure out what exactly does this scribe or writer card mean when it comes to the person that you are thinking about in the past lifetime and in this lifetime. So first we're going to start with the past lifetime. What went on in the past lifetime that you guys shared in regards to this scribe and writer card? Okay, let's find out. This is fucking trippy, you guys. I'm tripping already. All right. So right now, what happened in the past in regards to this scribe or writer card? Also in regards to the person that we're thinking about, right? We're thinking about a person, right? And we shared something with them in the past. And I'm trying to find out, what was it that you shared in the past? Why do you have this in common with the person that you are currently thinking about? Jeez. Last cards? Okay. So let's find out the story about that. Okay. Don't. It's gotta go somehow. Oh, there we go. Okay, so let's start here. This is what relation or what situation you had to do with the past. All right, the past life, not this life. All right. So in a past life, there was some Three of Cups energy, right? That's three-party situation, or it could be celebration. Yes. No. It's going to be three-party situation because we have the Three of Swords here. Okay. Let's see what's next. Four of Swords going within. Wow. Three of Cups, Three of Swords, Four of Swords. So perhaps it was okay for somebody to be in a third-party situation, but it actually did eventually cause somebody to go within, right? Yeah, look, we got the Lover's card here. All right, this card is about love, harmony, and relationships. So, yeah, somebody went within because they weren't quite feeling that three-party situation. They didn't like it. They didn't like doing that. They didn't like being in a situation like that with their lover. They didn't want to share, all right? They didn't want to share, basically, right? We have the Four of Wands here. Yeah, they didn't want to share their lover. They wanted the marriage. They wanted this to be a monogamous relationship, right? Okay, yeah. And somebody was definitely trying to manifest this in a past life, having that one-on-one relationship, but for some reason could not bring it to be one-on-one. It was three-party. And I'll tell you what, this is what I'm getting right now for this now that we've gotten this far. I'm getting that this person who you were married to in the past was a writer or a scribe or a creator of some sort, right? That's why I got that message about somebody signing their name maybe on a piece of furniture or on a creation that they made, because that was their business, okay? To have, it's like wearing a Gucci watch, okay? You know if it's real Gucci because maybe the signature or whatever, right? Same situation. This person was very popular in what they created. They signed their name on it and everything. Now, the other person in the relationship, you know, the wife or the husband, I don't, you know, it depends on who the person who was working on these things, signing these things. It all depends on, you know, that person who we're talking about. The other person, the spouse of that person, was trying to manifest monogamy with this person, right? But yeah, and we got the 10 of Cups in reverse, and it didn't happen. And that relationship ended up, it ended. It ended. So, you know, this person of the past spouse doesn't necessarily mean you were like paperwork marriage ready, you know, wedding, right? In this situation, yes. In this situation, it may not be the case, but because we got that Four of Wands here, yeah, you were married to this person. Okay, in the past, yeah, you were married to this person, and this was a situation. Your marriage, it sucked. You didn't like it. You weren't happy because somebody was spreading their love around, and you wanted to have a good, loving relationship with the King of Cups. There he is, water sign. And this is in the past. This was a water sign. Okay, I can't remember what was here. I think it was Pentacles and air. So we could be thinking about a person who has these three signs in their chart, because we're talking about one person here. So this male, somebody here, male or female, I don't know which one, has air, earth, and water in their chart so far as what we see. Yeah. What do we have here? Nine of Swords. And this person was always, you know, this King of Cups, right? I'm actually thinking, my bad, I'm actually thinking that this King of Cups, this is not the person, this King of Cups person is not the one who was the person who signed the furniture or whatever they made, right? This is the other person, right? This would be like the female, right? The male is the one that made the shit. Female is the one that was just the female, the wife, right? But because this person was so friggin' popular for whatever he was doing, right? He was cheating all over. Three-party situations. All these women were throwing themselves at him. Oh, I love your shit. You know, let me get one free, whatever. Right? Fake, right? And all that kind of action was just keeping this woman, this poor lady, this poor wife, was keeping her up at night. Yeah, you guys, and now I'm just realizing that the moon is straight up fucking shooting at me through my blinds. I can like feel the rays on me, you know, this moon. Am I supposed to be manifesting something right now? Okay, I'm calling in my soulmate. No, I don't know, you guys. Anyways, what a fool, right? All right, so dang, we're at 42 minutes. Okay, let me get a move on here. So yeah, that's what's going. That was what was happening in the past life in regards to maybe this guy's job or the situation, their daily life. That's what they had in common, right? Now, what's going on with this Scribe and Rider card now in regards to the present? What is going on in the present in regards to this Scribe or Rider card? Okay, Scribe and Rider. What is going on in the present in regards to this? Okay. Yeah, I already got a freaking story or backstory for you guys, alright? It's fucking weird. So let's go ahead and see what these are right here, okay? Because, yeah, there's some more to this story, that's for sure. Okay, so, yeah. And that was with the past when it's in regards to this Scribe or Rider. Now, let's look at the present, alright? Oops, here it is. Present, we have the Queen of Pentacles, okay? We have the Queen of Pentacles here first, right? Remember? The King of Pentacles was the last time, right? Now in this lifetime, the female has the money, right? And she is actually hoping to manifest, I think, this person back, right? I don't know. Let's see. Three of Wands. She is hoping and waiting for something. Let's see. Yeah. She's waiting for the spouse to come along. They're just waiting for this person to come. And, yeah, this is the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords on this side. So, she's actually waiting for this guy to turn into the King of Pentacles and Swords. Right? That's what she's waiting for to happen. She's hoping it's going to happen in this lifetime. Right? We have the Nine of Wands here. She's fighting all the way for it. Or no, this person is going to fight for her, though, it's showing. All right, let me get a couple more cards, you guys. Let me get like 2 or 3 more cards. 2 or 3 more cards for the Scribe or Rider. 2 or 3 more cards for the Scribe or Rider. Oh, shit, that's... Okay, I'm going to put, no, I'm going to take them off. Fuck it. Alright, you guys. Let's see what this shit is. Alright. I'm freaking out already right now. Okay. Once again, just like in the past, we have the Sun card in the reverse. Right? It's like in the past life it was reversed. It's a reverse again in this life. Right? This guy wants to fight for this sunshine that is now in the reverse. So something happened here. Something happened, right? Epiphanies, whatever. But something happened where somebody is waiting and hoping for somebody to mature into the King of Wands, King of Pentacles energy, right? And they're hoping that that person will fight for them. And even though this person who they regard as their sunshine is in the reverse, they're going to try and see what they can do, right? Because they also wanted marriage, and that's in the reverse now. So something happened here. We got the Two of Pentacles. Somebody's juggling again, or, admitted to be juggling, whatever, right? So this queen, whoever the female is here in this life, found this person to be a burden. Why? Because he was possibly a player, right? With the Two of Pentacles there, right? And this, again, brings her into the hermit mode. And she was doing that shit in the last card clarifications, right? In the freaking hermit mode, trying to figure shit out in regards to this person. So it seems like, you guys, whatever went on in the past is definitely cycling again in this lifetime. Somebody's not learning their lesson. And you know what fucking sucks? Is they're dragging the person who is learning their lesson along with them because they are soulmates and they were supposed to be together. And that's where this holdup is, right? And of course we have free will, but free will is hard. It's really hard to do when you freaking love somebody. It's really hard to let someone go. Right? And if somebody else is energetically hanging on to you, what are you going to do then too? Right? It's kind of fucked up. Let's find out what the third card is. Health. Okay? So both of you had something to do with health. You could have both actually been in some sort of medical field, okay? So if somebody wasn't making a piece of furniture in the past, maybe this person created a medical device that is that carries their name, right? Yes, and that's where a lot of the money could have come into in the past. And this is why there was no divorce. The wife wasn't going to divorce this dude. He's got a lot of dough. So what did he do? He cheated all over the place, right? That could be what's happening right now. Reversing the from past to present. You could be following this cycle again, right? Try not to let that shine too much. Well, we already seen what this was, so let's put it here because it's all shiny over there. And we're going to go ahead and put this in a spot where it's not so shiny. Okay, so this is the health card. This is what came out next. All right, so I don't know. That light is just fucked up right there. Man, I don't like that. Well, it doesn't really seem to be doing any better, you guys, but all right, whatever. I tried. That's better. So let's go ahead and find out what happened in the past in regards to this person that we're thinking about and, what we have in common. What does this person who we're thinking about have to do with health in our situation? What do me and this person have in common in regards to this health card for the past life? Okay, that's what it is. That's a good way to ask. All right, ready? All right. Oh, I dropped the card, sorry. All right, so what do me and this person that I'm thinking about have in common in regards to this health card when it comes to the past? What do me and this person have in common in regards to this health card and the past? What do me and this person have this health card in common in regards to the past? All right, so let's see what these 4 cards that came out are first. This is our final card, you guys. I know it's long, but I didn't expect it to be so gnarly like this. First off, we have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. This is somebody not wanting to deal with competition, trying to defend themselves over whatever, right? We have the Ten of Swords. That's a card of deception, but if it's in the reverse, somebody's not wanting to deal with deception anymore. Backstabbing energy, right? Somebody's in the past was also spying. Somebody spied around and they found something, right? Yeah, they found that this guy, their spouse in the past, was actually dealing with a single lady. That was a three-party situation, dealing with a single woman. This woman was financially stable and abundant. She didn't need a man to take care of her, so she did whatever she wanted. And so did this guy. He could have actually, given her money and brought stability to her life as his, side piece. We have the Knight of Swords here, okay? This is in the reverse. Perhaps this person might have strung this lady along, not actually telling the truth, saying that he's married or whatever. There was something hidden here that, or maybe he was hiding her from the wife. That could be the issue now too. So what else do we have here in regards to this health card in the past? All right, we have the Queen of Wands here. And there she is again. This is a lady that came up in the past. Or no, she came up in the future in this. Okay, so we have the Queen of... Actually, that's what I'm thinking. Is it her? Queen of Wands. Yeah. So I'm feeling that the Queen of Wands... Okay, so the Queen of Wands could be this Queen of Pentacles lady in the past, right? Because the Queen of Pentacles lady doesn't really tell you if she's fire, earth, air, or water, right? But because it's coming out here, and we were talking about the past, okay, and in the past it was the male doing all that shit, and the queen here, she's she's here, but she was the Queen of Cups over here, right? Over here, I'm thinking that's who the single lady is. Seven of Cups, yeah. She was the one that was being deceived because, there was some deception in regards to her. How about that, okay? So let's go back over this again. I just want to catch up here now. All right, Seven of Wands, Seven of Wands in the reverse. Somebody no longer wanted to be in this competition mode, right? Nobody wanted to be defending themselves all the time, right? This was too much of a burden. Or this was backstabbing energy for them. I'm sorry. This is backstabbing energy, right? They didn't want to deal with having competition and all that shit, other bitches. You know what I mean, right? And so, somebody went spying because they wanted to make sure, they wanted to see what was really going on. And they did. They found out. They found out that this guy was seeing a single lady and... yeah, and they made the messaging cut off, right? Like there was no truth that came in about her. Like somebody went spying, found out about the single lady, but no one ever still confessed to it, right? No one said, yes, you're right, I was cheating, I was with a single... No, they never confessed. They just let it go, like they expected it to go. So this is an issue with telling the truth also in this reading. This is somebody actually... being able to frickin' tell the truth, right? This is their lesson. You gotta speak up. Speak up for yourself. Tell the truth. Tell how you feel. Speak your emotions. That's why in the beginning, this woman was in the reverse. She just lived her life unhappy and just accepted that as that's what her life is. Not here. Not when it comes to health. She's become stronger. That's why the health card is here. Because she is more mentally healthy, more mentally stable. She found out about this single lady, right? And she's seen that whoever the spouse is, they're not going to tell her the truth that, yes, I was cheating on you, a single lady. There was no truth that was coming in, right? This Queen of Wands here, that was probably the wife. Had the fire in her chart, right? And she was waiting for this answer to come. But you know what? She was just deceived in it, right? Because she also, even though she might have been married and in a relationship or whatever, or this Queen of, this Queen of Wands is the single lady. Sorry, my bad. So the single lady you know, was the one who was actually, they were deceiving the wife, right? No, the single lady was an option. Dang, you guys, sorry. Fuck. So many cards here. Okay, so this is how it is. Let me say it again. Somebody was cheating. Your cheating heart, right? Somebody else found out. The spouse found out. They went snooping. They found out that this person was cheating with a single lady, right? What was this again? Right. And this, even though they found out, they're waiting for the spouse to come in and confess for it. But they didn't. They never did. Right? Single lady was a fire sign that they were cheating with. She was a single lady. And she was just an option. She was just one of his options. Right? So, let me see. Can I get one more card here? I think I can fit one more card. Let me get one more card. There it is. Yeah. Ace of Swords. And, you know, eventually somebody came out and spoke out with the truth. Now, it could have been that he finally fessed up and said, yeah, I was cheating, blah, blah, blah. They live happily ever after, right? Or it could be her, the wife, saying, listen, I know you were cheating on me, your cheating heart, right? Giving my heart break, right? Breaking my heart. I know what you did. I know the truth. I'm not an option. You're treating everybody like an option. And, you know, I don't know. I'm not going to pull any more cards. That's this person, either they said something to tell the truth. They wanted the truth. The truth, either it came out and someone ended the relationship, or it came out and they worked on it. All right. Let's find out what's going on with the future, or what's happening in this lifetime. My bad, the future. Let's find out, why is this health card here in terms of what's going on with us in the present with you and the person you're thinking about. Oh, you guys. All right, so let me get a couple more cards. This is the present. What does this health card have to do with the present in regards to me, or you and the person you're thinking about? Me and the person I'm thinking about, you and the person you're thinking about. Whoever here is thinking about somebody, what does this person have to do with the health card? Right? You and this health card. What do you both have to do in common with this health card, right? Yeah. All right, that's enough, man. All right, so let's find out what the story is here on this shit now. Because, you know, it's like, damn, man. Sounds so familiar, doesn't it? I don't know. I'm just fucking with you guys. I don't know. We'll see. All right, so, okay, what is this? Yup, the Chariot. This looks like some kind of crazy animal or whatever, but this is the Chariot card, okay? In the present, there's movement forward for somebody, right? King of Pentacles, right? So somebody here is financially secure and stable, right? Are they married? I'm not sure. We'll see. We have the Ace of Pentacles. I do see that there's going to be a loss of some money here. All right, somebody wanted to start something new, a stable new beginning with somebody, but we have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Two of Pentacles, and the reason why is because somebody was juggling. Yep. Yeah, somebody was juggling, you guys. And, you know, that's deception. Somebody didn't want to deal with that shit, right? We have the Queen of Pentacles here. So we have the King and the Queen of Pentacles here, all right? And the reason why this keeps showing up as King and Queen of Pentacles, and you may be single, and maybe this other person is single, is because when it comes to reincarnation, right? If you were married in way back past lives, you're still married. This is an eternity thing. All right? Now, you do have that free will to stop that, like perhaps because, you know, before you were born, you were asked some questions and you gave some answers. And in this life, you are supposed to honor those contracts. But if the other person is just not getting the lesson, and you are doing well in this life, things are going okay, then that could be a time when you need to put that free will to work, right? Because you don't want to be dragged down if this person can't catch up to you in this life, right? So you might as well try to live your life happily and joyously and with as much love as you can have in it. Because if this person doesn't learn in this lifetime, they're just going to drag you behind with them. All right. So if you are ahead of them and you see that they're just being the same person that they've always been since you've known them personally, even if you get maybe epiphanies from past life or you're getting messages or visions, right? Even though they were there and you went through all this stuff and you're thinking, oh my God, maybe this is the life that they're going to learn. Maybe they're not going to cheat on me anymore. Maybe they're not going to do this anymore. Well, if it doesn't seem like that person is changing, you need to move on. Okay, I'm just saying. Because you don't want to live unhappy, because it seems like somebody here in each lifetime is living unhappy. Why? Because somebody is not learning their lessons, right? Somebody ends up miserable because one person does not want to learn their lessons. And I'm seeing 1-1-10 right now. 1-1-11 also, okay? So that might resonate with someone out there. Now, in regards to the situation in the present, where we have a King and Queen of Pentacles, obviously eternal husband and wife, but possibly just not radiating in that at this moment, right, in the present. It appears that there was juggling going on in this life. The Queen wasn't dealing with that anymore. The Queen is a Libra. We have the Justice card here. This is a number 11 card, Master number 11. This tells me that who we're dealing with, the female, is a Libra in this life or has strong Libra placement in her chart. We also have the Three of Cups, right? And this woman is going to get justice over this three-party situation, right? And the Knight of Wands is going to come in and tell her something about it. Okay, so somebody, the King of Pentacles is going to bring in a message to this Queen of Pentacles with passion. There's going to be some passion involved. I got to pull another couple cards, you guys. I got to. What other cards can you provide us for this health card in regards to the person that we're thinking about for this lifetime? What other cards can you provide us when it comes to this health card and the person we're thinking about in the present lifetime? Shit, man. I don't think that Spirit's going to give it to us right now. Can I get one more card for this health card, please, for the present? Yeah. I already feel it, you guys. Spirit's not going to give any more answers to this. Shit, man. I'm fucking dying to find Yeah, Spirit doesn't want to tell us anymore. Alright, that's because we're on the journey now, and we don't know the answer. We're not supposed to know the answer. Why? Because there's lessons to be learned here, you guys. This is why I'm not getting any more messages. Darn, you guys, sorry. But, you know, hey, I want to know too. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to be watching this video also later on. Not right now because it's too early for me and I want to come in on a fresh note. But you guys are lucky. You're going to be able to see some shit right now. So look at that at the bottom of the deck. This is the World card, right? There must be completion to this cycle in this lifetime. You know, we go through so many cycles in our life. We go through a lot, all right? It's not like, oh, one lifetime, two. No. We go through hundreds, you guys. Hundreds of different lifetimes. And we go through these freaking lifetimes with the same partners, right? Different energies, moving all around, switching up all, you know, through lifetimes. And I had the notion of this a few years back. I didn't think I'd ever even think about it again, but it's coming back to me now. But for some of you guys out there, you've lived a lot of your lifetimes. You're super old souls, okay? You have a mission on Earth here to complete, and this is your last lifetime that you're going to have to do it, right? Now, I'm not necessarily talking about relationships. I'm also talking about what your soul mission on the Earth is, right? And this person that's involved here is somebody that's also involved in that life mission for you. Both of you guys have the same life mission to complete something together for the earth, to raise the vibration of the earth, right? Now, if you guys can get together properly and pass your soul mission, you're going to be able to, you're not going to have to go through this cycles of reincarnation anymore. You're going to have a choice. You're going to have a choice. Now, either you can be sent back to earth and put your soul in another person and live more lives and more cycles, or this is the last life cycle that you're going to have to go through, right? And I have a feeling that this is the last chance. I think that spirit only gives so many chances, and if the person just does not get it through so many lifetimes, you just it's void. That's like this weird feeling I get about this, okay? And I actually read or saw something or had some, I don't know how or why I think that, but yeah, this is something that I've been hanging on to for like maybe 2 years now. About, like I thought about it or read it somewhere. I don't know how I know this, but I didn't give it any much thought after I thought that, and then life went on, and here today, now, like about 2 years later, I'm bringing it up again. Somebody out there needs to learn their lessons. Somebody out there has to come to realization, and you know what? This is the year to have for it to happen. I know that this is a year that there's a lot of signs that are going through transformations right now. I don't want to be specific on those right now. I do know a few, but I don't know all, so I'm not going to be specific. But there are some signs out there that are going through major transformations in the year 2020. This is a 4 life path year. So a person who has a 4 life path may be involved in this mess. And yeah, transformations, big ones, traumatic, life-changing, okay? So this is the year that some of these signs are going to go through this, and hopefully they can get through it while the other person patiently waits. But you know, it's really hard to wait, especially when, you know, time's ticking, depending on how old you are right now, depending on, you know, maybe you have a new life path for yourself, whatever, right? Let's go ahead and see what kind of oracle card we have, okay? I mean, I can go on with this forever, so I'm not going to keep you guys on here too much longer. Alright, so we have, this is the Isis Oracle. These cards have been pre-shuffled, but of course I'm going to shuffle them a few more times. And we're going to find out what the Isis Oracle has to say about this whole situation. And I'm only going to pull one card, okay, because I'm going to pull a card as a couple card, right? The card that's going to come out is going to be in regards to a couple. A couple of fools. No, I'm just kidding. That was a joke, you guys, okay? I had to break that seriousness for a second. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and pull one card from the Isis Oracle, and we're going to pull the card for, as a couple pull. So let's see what we got here. Here it is. This is it. And you see that? There's not even a person on it, so this is probably a really good card. Let's see. Yeah. Dark Healing Chamber. The most challenging task is to take courage in both hands and journey within to meet our own dark self and begin the healing task of bringing love, acceptance, and light to it. The sacred purpose of any enemy, within or without, is to push us to venture inwards, to seek and heal darkness within. There you have it, you guys. That is for both people. This is for the couple that we were talking about, the person that you're thinking about, and you're wondering, who is this person to me? This is your spouse, and you're going through a lot of transformations with the spouse, and both of you guys, you need to seek and heal the darkness within. Yeah. And look right on top of that, we got sacred geometry, shapes, the triangle, the Trinity. To me, I'm seeing 3 twice in this. The number 33 is significant. And I'm going to tell you what, you guys, another synchronicity of mine today. I saw the number 33 4 times today. So that should resonate with somebody out there. Look that up. Check your angel numbers or whatever. Number 33. It could be significant for some of you guys out there. Okay. So that was your past life reading for, well, now it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so yeah, I started at about midnight, lasted until 1. So now it's May 2nd, 2020, right? And guess what? It's a master number 11 day today. All right, just letting you know that. Haven't even done the extra, but yeah. This is a divinely guided reading right here, so take it how it resonates, and I'll definitely try to get one of these out soon. I don't like to do these unless I have that absolute positive it's time for you to do it. You got to do it, okay? And like I said, the cards are sitting there for 3 days, and today was a day I couldn't sleep. I kept thinking about the cards too while I was laying in bed, which is really odd, but all right. I'm seeing 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 right now. Okay, so yeah, this card is this reading was divinely guided for somebody out there. If it resonates with you, please subscribe, like, comment, and share. I would really appreciate that. That would be great. My name is Mona. This is Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot, and I'll talk to you guys next time.